What is up, YouTube? It is time for another rebuilding challenge, this time with the Minnesota Timberwolves. And none other than Ant-Man. We're going to go ahead and, follow in his father's footsteps and win 6 championships. Can we get 2 3-peats? Or can we get a 6-peat? We're going to cheese a little bit to improve this team as fast as possible because I'm trying to win 6 straight if I can. We have an old Mike Conley who is most likely going to retire very soon. I would love to keep him off the bench, but I would most likely need to trade him because other players do not have the greatest value. Yes, Robert does improve decently in this 2K. Ladies and gents, it's absolutely time to steal everything I possibly can from the Pelicans. I want a clamping defender, Herbert Jones, a center to replace my current center. As long as his field goal percentage is good and he's close to a double-double, I can't complain if that's the kind of production he brings. And clearly a replacement for Mike Conley. Why not another defender? Only thing is he's not the same three-point shooter, corner shooter that Mike Conley would be. Last season, 41% and 44%. He only played 25 minutes though, and then he's just older. He's on the brink of most likely retirement. So I'm going to bring in a 29-year-old, 21-year-old sophomore, and then a 27-year-old clamping defending beast. He'll come off my bench, whatever it is. We'll see if this goes. It's not going to go through, but maybe with the picks that I have. It's quite difficult to do many trades just because the contracts that are on essentially every team. A lot of good point guards are on 25 million plus salaries, and clearly I would have to trade something decent away, and unfortunately that's going to be Rudy Gobert, or maybe fortunately, however you Timberwolves fans might see it. We're giving away 3 first-rounders. This is what I'm hoping gets me at least our first championship, and then we go from there. We can get us there. Come on. Oh, Joe Ingles. We're losing our vet. And I'm getting a 24-year-old. Let's do it. 3 first-rounders is kind of insane, but I think I got a decent package back. Now, in real life, we probably wouldn't have to give up too much, or maybe 3 first-round picks. Maybe including the other players, we still would have had to give up a decent package, but DeJounte Murray coming off an Achilles tear. Who knows what kind of player he's going to return as. The good thing is, this is a video game. We're expecting him to return pretty decently. I'm hoping he doesn't decline year after year because we have him for at least 3 years if he accepts his player option. But this is the lineup that I'm going with. We'll see what we're doing up until the trade deadline. I want to win immediately. Yes, I want to win immediately. Murray at my 1, Edwards, McDaniels, Randall. Coach did want to start Nas. The only reason I don't want to do that is because, 1, Nas is not the greatest rebounder. Neither is Randall. Neither is McDaniels. Neither is Edwards. Maybe Murray is a little bit better defender for his position. Can't just have no rebounding out there. Gonna give him 25 minutes. Reed will still be coming off my bench as my 6th man. Herb Jones will be my 7th. Dante DiVincenzo will be my 8th. And then Robert Dillingham will give him minutes. I will hope Bro improves nicely with us giving him minutes. That is my squad. I'm going to start simulating. I did change some things over here too. We'll leave it through playthrough star. Hopefully Edwards, hopefully Randall do their thing. We're playing physical defense because I think that's the type of team that we would be. But let's go ahead and make Anthony Edwards' dad proud. We're going to simulate the regular season, and then obviously hopefully it warns us as to when we are at the trade deadline. Right now we're pretty good. All right, we finished 3rd in the conference. Kind of a letdown just because I was looking at the trade deadline for some trades. I really didn't want to mess things up. Why? We were first. We were first in the conference, and then after the trade deadline, literally like 3 games in a row, we lost, which kind of hurt us. And that ended up making us go down to 4th, and I think we ended up finishing at 3rd. Shea wins another MVP award. Cooper Flagg wins Rookie of the Year. 6th man goes to Naz Reid because bro's a bucket. Bro's a bucket off my bench, essentially getting starter minutes, 27. He's actually getting the same as last season. He's just putting up more. He's also putting up 8 boards when I said he can't get boards. So career year for our guy. Defensive player goes to Victor. Khalil Ware wins most improved. Clutch player Steph Curry. The Clippers, I saw them beat us quite a few times. Hopefully they're pretenders in this game. We win executive of the year because I think we did pretty damn good. Anthony Edwards does make an All-NBA 2nd team. We need him to make a defensive team though. We need to make a defensive team, make him win defensive player of the year. All of the above. We finished 3rd. The good thing is we did beat Dallas a couple of times, so I do have hope in beating them if we do make it to the 2nd round. This is how close the top 3 was. 2-game difference from us being at the top, 1 game difference from being second. Looking at our player stats, Anthony Edwards 31, 5 and 5, 25 damn near for Julius Randle, 19.6 for DeJounte Murray. I think a lot better than Mike Conley with 6 assists, 5 rebounds, shooting 50%. He said, I have something to prove. I don't want to be traded anymore, please. McDaniels, I mean, 2-way. That's what we need him to be, a 2-way player. Reed is a freak. But let's go ahead and simulate the play-in, see who is in. New Orleans is in, so they do the playoffs after a huge package trade that they end up with Al Horford. They got Rudy Gobert now at their center spot. Mike Conley, a very veteran guard. They sneak into the playoffs. Good for them. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat this team. Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Royce O'Neal, Mark Williams. If we play it right and we have somebody that can clamp, we should get past to the second round. I think our defense is now, it's time to shine now, especially in the playoffs. You play a team multiple times, you get the schemes down, and we are up against Dallas. This is what I am scared about, just because 2K does favor Cooper Flag, and they have 290 overalls. Kyrie Irving's a freak in 2K. He's only scoring 20 so far, though. Cooper, 16. Anthony Davis, 17. Oh, wait. 20 for Clay, though. Yo, New Orleans made it to the second round. Anyway, let's go ahead and hopefully get through this. I just like the defense that I have. And what do they say? Defense wins championships, right? Defense wins championships. Please. I really didn't want to go game 7. Oh, I didn't mean to get out of there. Simulate with Simcast. If it's close, I will jump in. Let's say it's a game-winning shot or anything like that. Unfortunately, we're not at home. I'm hoping we do clamp up. We started off the game kind of hot, and then they just came back. So we might not win year 1, meaning this will at least go 7 seasons, because winning 6 straight is not going to be easy. And I'm hoping I do complete this challenge, because a lot of our guys are going to get old. We're legit getting smoked. It's not going to happen in year 1. We're going to go another year without a championship, and we are getting blown out. Every single quarter we lost. They scored 40 in the third. Game 7, Kyrie goes for 40. Edwards does his thing, and nobody else shows up. Mavericks Pistons is your finals. Mavericks win it, of course. Kyrie Irving takes off, and now I'm kind of worried, because we're not going to have, I don't know what progression Murray has. If he's clearly hit his peak already. He's not going to improve much more or at all. So it's going to be tough. LeBron, Chris Paul retire. I threw in Julius Randle and Jaden McDaniels into the trade finder. We ended up getting Evan Mobley, and I think Sam Merrill was the other guy that the Cavs were offering. I want a little bit more value, so we're throwing in DeAndre Hunter just so we get a small forward back. We're looking to improve from an 85 to a 90. Is he going to be as explosive offensively? Maybe, now that he's leaving the Cavaliers. So we'll see if Mobley takes off. Clearly a freak defender and a freak 6'11" guy when 6'9" Julius Randle. So hopefully this improves the squad. I'm seeing if they're gonna go through with it. They want not the 6th man of the year, bro. Another second rounder. They want Dante DiVincenzo, and they want to give me Sam Merrill. You know what? I might just do this just because we're getting Evan Mobley, and I'm hoping that pushes us over the edge into a championship. He is a 90 overall. He is 25 years old. Julius Randle, 31. Will he decline? Will he improve? I have no idea. We're getting a comparable small forward back. Jaden McDaniels, more of a Swiss Army knife type of guy that can defend. At least in 2K, he has better defense in the post. DeAndre Hunter is like a C, but his perimeter defense sort of similar to Jaden McDaniels. DiVincenzo, not the biggest difference maker. We're getting Sam Merrill back, who I will most likely trade away as well, and we'll see what we can get. But we got ourselves another 90 overall in Evan Mobley, and let's see what we can cook up. I think I'd be dumb not to take the first overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft. I don't know why the Atlanta Hawks are offering it. Yes, I did go ahead and sign Malik, Bogdan, and Jordan Clarkson. I switched Bogdan to small forward, who's not really that much out of position, but yes, he initially is a shooting guard in this 2K, and I switched him over to small forward. Same thing with Malik Beasley. Had his highest scoring season on the Timberwolves, but we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're cheesing. There's limited things that we can do. This is one of them. It's cheese, and they're willing to give away a vital piece of their future to throw him onto our team. Edwards improves. Mobley stays the same but improves in areas. He goes up to an 85 just like that. We traded away players that most likely declined. We could actually go check right now. We'll go to the Hawks. The players that we just traded away. He went down 1 because he was an 80 overall, technically. It says he goes up. He didn't. Bogdan was an 80 overall. He's at a 77 now. Merrill stayed the same. and then Clarkson went down 4. It's a challenge, and I think in challenges, we should at least be able to cheese a little bit. It was kind of a lot of bit, but I'll take it. The question is, though, is this enough for 6 straight? I don't think it would be that easy with this team. Zachary, Evan Mobley would not decline. Edwards maybe might hit his peak now. Maybe the 96 is his peak, but he's not going to decline too bad either. Murray is who I'm worried about, but hopefully we have Dillingham to take over once Murray starts declining. Naz Reid scares me a little bit, and I think I might trade away one of these guys to possibly get somebody younger that can continue to improve as well. I put both of them in. I don't know if I'm going to trade both of them, but the fact that I could get Ausar Thompson, that's actually very, very intriguing. Yes, I could get an 85 off of my bench. Zach LaVine, this one's not too bad either, but making 46 mil is just throwing me off. What are the Hawks doing to their team? Let's take this and then trade Emmanuel quickly away. Can we survive without the first rounder? They want, if I knew Stewart was going to improve, maybe, but let's go ahead and throw that second rounder. They still want Reed. We'll throw in the first, and they're probably going to want something else after this. This one, I'm not very worried. A 26-year-old that's barely a 74 overall. Cool. I mean, we just threw in another player. There's not much better out there for quickly, so I'm going to keep him on the team for now. I mean, it's not a bad. He could come in, score points off my bench. Point guard, shooting guard, same thing for Dillingham. So hopefully they share those 2 guard positions. Reed, hopefully still a bucket in 19 minutes. Thompson's getting a lot as my small forward, just in case, I don't know, Ricochet goes over to the 4, to the 2, foul trouble, whatever it may be. We got Thompson off my bench, which is kind of insane. Maybe eventually Mobley to the center spot, Thompson to the power forward spot if Misi does not improve. But let's go ahead and try to start simulating some games and see where we fall in a month or two. We don't win the NBA Cup, but right now we're first. We're first in the Western Conference. I don't think we're going to have some magical downfall, so I'll see you guys at the end of season 2, and I need to win 6 straight. Freak numbers by Jokic. 14 boards, 9.7 assists. His shooting numbers just not human. Actually not human. Peterson, rookie of the year, 6th man. Demon, defense player. Once again, Victor. Cooper wins most improved. Clutch player goes to Moran. Why does he have that smile? Coach of the year. Oh my goodness. 71-11 where this championship's ours. Where do our players fall, and how many? Anthony Edwards, there he is. If he can make an All-NBA first team, I would be glad. We should have a defensive player. There he is. I was hoping Mobley would be here, and he is. And maybe eventually Thompson. We finished first. Standings, they're not even close. Mavericks are 63-19. Yes, they can still beat us. It's the Mavs, and 2K loves them. I thought he was averaging 36, but he's averaging 31. 5-5. 16 for Mobley. I was hoping for a little bit more points, but we still have a really even team. 17 for Ricochet. Murray, 17. 6 for Misi, 7 boards, 8 for Thompson off my. Ooh, that's pretty decent. How many minutes is he getting? 25. So per 36, he would be at 11, 8 boards, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. Still have that defense off the bench, or if we want him to start, we can do that as well. 12 for Emmanuel quickly, 10 for Reed, Dillingham 8 and 3 assists. So considering 25 years old, 22 years old, I think it is the beginning. 22 for Misi, Thompson 24. Full confidence in my team. We only have 1 all-star, which was Anthony Edwards. We did just drop that first game against the Phoenix Suns, so I don't know what that was about. We're up against a probably 390 overall team. Once again, another 390 overall team. So this West is stat. Okay, we made it. We went 7 games again, but we made it to the finals. Anthony Edwards, Western Conference Finals MVP. Who are we up against? The Cavs. The Cavs, the team that we traded away Julius Randle to. So they probably still have a decent amount of defense. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell. B+, B there. Tim Hardaway at their small forward instead. So we did kind of ruin their squad a little bit. They got Ivica, which is nice. Game by game, I truly think we have this 71 win season. We just got to go we just got to go 72-10. Match the Bulls. We win our first chip. 36 in the finals for your Anthony Edwards. Chip number 1 in the bag. Do we continue this? I don't know, because I am scared of Dallas. We smoked OKC. Dallas is the only competition for us. Just like I said, that was his peak. We win a championship. That's all I need. Well, I mean, that's not all I needed. We need to win 5 more and hopefully 5 straight. Mobley stays the same, but he improves his 3-point percentage. Zachary continues to go up. Absolutely fleeced the Atlanta Hawks. He's an 87 overall. Dillingham goes up another 5, so he's an 85, ready to start on my squad. Thompson goes up 1. We matched, I think it was the Nets that were trying to steal him away, so he's here for another 4 seasons. Murray What? At the age of 30 improves. Misi still improves a little bit there. His post defense goes up. Kobe, what? I didn't know Kobe improved like this. I'll take it. Reed continues to decline. I mean, it's okay. He's probably going to be like my 9th man, and then Behringer's eventually going to take over for Naz Reid. I don't know if he's going to have the offensive firepower that he brings, but hopefully Dillingham starting doesn't change things too much for us, but let's go ahead and win another 70 games. This is your starting lineup for year number 3. We finally won our championship in year 2. Now we got to win 2 more at the minimum to get that first three-peat. I was hoping we'd get the at least back-to-back 70-win seasons. We don't. We win, I think, 67 it was. Jokic what? Freak. That's all you got to say. Freak. Stokes wins Rookie of the Year. Ivica wins 6th man. He's getting a double-double off the bench. Victor, once again, defense player. Most improved. Kasparas Yakujonis. Jokic wins Clutch Player of the Year. We win 67 games. I thought we were going to get that 72-10. Or at the minimum, 70 games again. You would think a 70-win or a back-to-back first in the conference would give us a little bit better than just a second team. Anthony Edwards, 30 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. What more does he have to do? Give that man the MVP award. Mobley continues to make an all-defensive team. What more could we ask for? Let's go look at our statistics really quickly because we got a lot of simulating still to do. We saw Anthony Edwards, 16 for Mobley, 19 for Zachary, Misi, 5 and 9 boards. So his rebound, I think that might be his career high in rebounds. Yep, easily his career high. Dillingham, 16 and 6 as my starting replacement. I'm surprised he didn't win most improved, or maybe I skipped over it, but 50, 40, 73, I will take it. And hopefully he continues to improve. I thought that said 26 points. I always tweak out. It didn't. I was like, how is he doing that? Off my bench. Eventually, maybe a starter. DeJounte Murray, 13.6 off my bench. 10 for Quickly off my bench. Like, we have buckets. We have guys that could still start off my bench. Let's go for that back-to-back. Simulate that play-in. We're up against Denver. What a tough matchup. You have to go up against an MVP for your first matchup. We beat Phoenix last time. Ooh, still easy. San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama had no chance. We're only scoring 23 in the finals, the conference finals. Ooh, I've seen Cade Cunningham do absurd things. Score 40, more than 40. Hopefully my defense is good enough and he has to play some defense as well. I don't know why Cade does this in 2K. We stood no chance. Or maybe they choke. Maybe they choke. Game 7, we should be at home. Oh my gosh, they choked. They choked. 3-1 comeback for Anthony Edwards. 41. He wasn't letting us lose. He was not letting us lose. Back-to-back championships. I'll take it. We snuck that one out. That was probably going to be the tough one. Let's go ahead and continue. I'll probably see you guys at the end of the season again. If changes do happen or I am about to make some type of trade, of course, I'll show you guys. But let's go for that damn 3-peat. Naz Reid, a vital piece to our 2 championships and honestly to the Minnesota Timberwolves. But unfortunately, I have to make cap space because a lot of our guys just... he's probably going to continue to decline, so that I'm just going to clear up his cap space. We can't sign him back. We're hitting the hard cap. We're hitting the hard cap, so I'm trading him away for essentially nothing so I could match these. I still can't match these offers. Oh no, we're renouncing his rights. We'll renounce Buffkin's rights. Okay, I don't know how we're bringing back Dillingham if he accepts an offer here, because it's going to be impossible. Okay, they're offering pretty much nothing. Okay, we're okay. We're okay for now. We'll bring back our guys, and nobody's giving Dillingham an offer yet. Now they are, and we'll see if we can match that because he's our point guard. We don't really have anything else. I do need one more player for my depth. A lot of things changed because we just didn't have the money. We were hitting the hard cap. It is what it is. We're going to go ahead and do this trade for the Indiana Pacers just so we get one more player off my bench. We don't need picks. We don't need that. We'll see how my players do progress here. So I was planning on seeing you guys at the end of the season. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Nesmith goes down 1. I meant to say Enferny, but Nesmith goes down in some areas. That's fine with me. I kind of don't need him on my team, but I needed something to come back. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I could get for him and see if I could get another maybe power forward to come in for Mobley. I don't think I need 7 small forwards on my team. Technically, squad still needs to be filled out, but I'll see what I can get for Nesmith, and we go from there, and it's on our way to get a 3-peat. we need this championship, and we complete our first 3. I was really wishing for somebody with a longer contract, but GG Jackson's out here. He's a bucket, especially in limited minutes. Why not bring him to the team, especially when he's going to be like an 8th man, 9th man on my squad? So we're going to bring him in. We're giving away another 2 first-round picks. It is what it is. Corey probably not going to get any minutes on my squad. I did also see this one for Keegan Murray. Why not get the perfect 3-and-D guy on my squad, especially off the bench? Just continue working on that defense, but we'll just go GG. Hopefully it doesn't change too much the dynamic of our team. Yes, we'll add the exception. This is what coach wants to start and wants to continue with. Dillingham, Edwards, Zachary, Evan Mobley, Misi, Thompson, 6th man. And Fernie now is my 7th man, GG Jackson my 8th man. So I don't think these guys are the greatest defensive wise. We had more defense off my bench before. Ooh, and Corey is getting minutes. Yeah, we'll go Behringers just because we don't have another center off my bench. So hopefully he produces. It's his time. Post defense is an A. So we got 2 guys that can play pretty good defense in the post and finally get them significant, decent minutes. We had, like I said, better defense off my bench, but hopefully Thompson coming in relieve some of that, and our starters are still really solid. Still a 61 win team, I think. This is my biggest threat though to the throne. Victor Wembanyama, I think we lost a couple times to them. It was a tough start. Better season for us after the All-Star game, and then at the end we kind of suffered again. But there you have it. Victor is the MVP. He takes it away from Nikola Jokic. Rob Grant, Rookie of the Year. 6th man, DeJounte Murray. Brother, I wish we didn't have to. I was about to say I don't remember where I even sent him, but I just couldn't even bring him back. We didn't. All-NBA 2nd, once again, Anthony Edwards, and then most likely a defensive team for our guy. All defensive first. There he is. We win the tiebreaker. 62-20. 2 teams that I am terrified of, and they're luckily on the other side of the bracket. So hopefully we get through this first round relatively unscathed. Who do they still have? Devin Booker scoring only 23 in the playoffs so far. Jalen Green's up to an 89. Decent squad. We should get past them. We shouldn't have too much trouble. San Antonio, and so Dallas smoked. No, not what. Dallas gets smoked. Fox at an 88. Dylan Harper, yep, he improves like a madman. They got Caleb Wilson at an 86 overall, 12th overall pick. Carter Bryant at their small forward, power forward spot, and then Victor, the MVP of the league, and Castle goes up to 190. Did he do that with me? Did he go up to 190 for us in my Spurs dynasty rebuild that we only won 4 championships? That's a disgusting squad, and I really hope we get past them because I think, oh my, that was easy. Up against the Pistons, Anthony Edwards, your Western Conference Finals MVP once again for the 3rd year in a row. Why does he do this? I don't know in what rebuild or what simulation I was doing, but he legitimately did this for an entire season, not just the playoffs. He scored 40-something a game, and it was like a high 40s, like 46 or something. Kuminga, Herbert Jones, Lonzo Ball, Jalen. No way. There is no way. We're not even going 7. We're getting a 3-peat here. Ooh, this was so far our easiest finals, or our easiest road to the finals. 3-peated. 3 more coming right up. Damn, he got clamped, or he was just choking. He shot 40% from the field. And Fernie, an actual super bucket off my bench. I think he scored 15 in 20 minutes. Insane. Per 36 would be 26. Huge part off my bench, but we have to worry about the money. He's making 17 mil. We're going to get a guy that's making 9 mil, younger, and will be here for the remainder of the following 3-peat. So the remaining of the 6-peat. We do have to worry about that. We have to worry about hitting the hard cap and everything like that. I'm hoping this doesn't change things too much for us. Like I said again, this is my lineup. Same old starting 5. Now we got Thompson, GG Jackson, Behringer, and Clayton Jr. as my 9th man. So my point guard's going to get more minutes. Bench still looking decent, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number, let's see, we won 3, we lost 1, so at the end of season number 5. Struggling in the midway of the season here. I want to secure a championship like 1000%, so I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm probably going to cheese Quentin to the small forward and see what we get for him. Taking that out, and I'm going to see if I can add picks as in second rounders. Keep the first. GG. GG's kind of an insane bucket off my bench. I don't think I want George. All I'm looking is for better producers. Mark Williams brings better production than Behringer. It just is what it is. It's 2K. Sure, the guy is younger and he might improve over time, but I just need production now and for the following 3 seasons here, or 2.5 seasons. Soft spot for our guy DeJounte Murray. If he declines for some reason, I mean, we can cheese him into a small forward or something, but we're bringing him. We're giving away this. We just got Grimes. We cheesed him. I need to do this. We need to bring him back to the squad. He won 6th man of the year. We're kind of mid right now. Dillingham, Edwards, Zachary, Mobley. Ooh, Mark Williams is, I guess. I mean, yeah, it makes sense if he's a starter now. Thompson, Murray, Gigi Jackson, and Misi. Now my 9th man, he was the starting center for our first three-peat, maybe not the second. We moved up 1 in the rankings, and from what I saw, we beat the Spurs twice, at least in the second half of the season. So it's giving me a good sign. MVP goes to Wembanyama again. They're probably the #1 seed for sure. Shane, Rookie of the Year, 6th man, goes to DeJounte Murray. We had to bring him back. Look at, I think he wasn't even our 6th man, I don't think. He's our 7th. But he's back-to-back 6th man of the year, and I'm hoping he does not decline too drastically. Victor wins Defensive Player. Most Improved, Edmund Collinsworth. Shea, Clutch Player. Mitch Johnson, 59 and 23. We should be close to that, though. Just get this man in the playoffs, and he'll take care of the rest. Look at these 30-point seasons. Damn, we didn't make a defensive team this time. Standings, 58 and 24. 1 game behind them. We beat them, like I said, in not back-to-back games, but at the end of the season. Wait, let me go ahead and check my stats, just because we had some crazy ones. 33, 22 there. Dillingham, 18 and 7 assists. 16 from Murray off my bench, like I said, as my 7th man. He's in 24 minutes. Mobley, I'm scared that he's going to be the one continuing to decline, but at least maybe that'll allow us to sign him to a cheaper contract. Gigi Jackson, 13 off my bench. Oh, no, I inflated that a little bit, but hopefully we go ahead and see our boy, the alien, in the conference finals. We're up against a 6-seeded Utah. Get out of here. Get out of here. We're not even up again. I saw us beat Dallas a few times too. And I talked too soon. We're at home. Okay, perfect. We're good. Nah, we're good. We're going to the finals. Once again, Anthony Edwards, finals MVP of the Western Conference. Bilal Coulibaly, Sadiq Bey. I mean, a decent enough team, but I think the East is just not as good as the West right now. Yikes. This one was simple. Easy. We didn't have to go up against the I was going to say the Timberwolves, but the Spurs. So I'm cool with that. Anthony Edwards, once again, finals MVP. There's 4. We need 5 and number 6. And I'm scared because I need to sign Evan Mobley back. All right, we locked him up. He's here for like 4 or 5 more seasons. And he doesn't decline. Okay, cool. No, we're good. We're good. Mobley improves in his 3-point for some reason. Thompson, same thing. Same thing from... Do we have an incredible shooting coach or something? Zachary's the only one that goes down in his... Actually, Misi, but it's okay. We got ourselves a replacement in Mark Williams, and we still have a 2-headed monster here at the center position, and we're good. We're decent. Run it back again. DeJounte Murray, too good of a piece, but here we are, I mean, almost 490s. Once they're happy, it's 490s for sure. Same old squad. Maybe DeJounte Murray, we should move over to the 6th spot. But, I mean, he won 6th man of the year just the way it was. So, hey, what? Coach wants to start Misi this time? I mean, I don't mind it. I just don't know why when he started Mark Williams the other time. But that's okay. You guys, at the end of season number 6, I believe. And then we win this one and we win 7. That'll make it 6 rings in 7 years. All we did was just mess up that first year. But... it was a little warm-up. We started off the season 19 wins in a row, and then we lose back-to-back, but we'll just ignore that. But 19 wins to start. Let's get high 70s. Damn it. I think we lost 11 games. Why not? That's 72 and 10. But Anthony Edwards wins MVP this time around because we won so many damn games. Rookie of the Year, Gene Morrison. Brent Nance, 6th man. Defensive Player, Wembanyama. Most Improved goes to Sagana. Hopefully I said that semi-correctly. Trey Johnson, Clutch Player, 71 and 11. I'm just a 72, just so it matches, bro. 72 and 10. Or better yet, beat the Warriors record. Anthony Edwards finally gets his All-NBA first team, and he gets an MVP to add to it. Evan back on the All-NBA second team. Good to see there. And I mean, technically speaking, this should be our easiest one. But last season, I don't know. It's going to be hard to beat that last championship. I think we dropped 1 in like every series. Quick stat check, though. He has not done worse than 30 points a game. 20 for Zachary, 15 for Mobley, Dillingham 19. Oh, let's just fix it like this. 15 for Mobley, 14.6 for Murray. These two guys, nutty off my bench in 20 minutes. Let's go and simulate this play-in. We're up against OKC. I'm guessing Williams has declined quite a bit. Nope, he's only down 2. They have an 88 off their bench, by the way. All right. That should make a lot of sense. We beat them, though. Houston, who do they got? Vin Mobley, Alfred Rodman, Kareem Lopez. Downloaded or made up rookies. That is tough. Hopefully, they don't cheese us. They do not. We're up against Dallas. This might cheese us. Even if they don't have the best squad, they have a decent enough squad, but please don't. Thank you. We do drop 2 games, by the way, but Finals MVP, same old guy. We're up against the Wizards. 95, 80, 91. A guy averaging 30, a guy averaging 20, and then their power forward kind of sucks. And then a 23.3-point center that's 7'3". So good that Sar is off the bench, and 88 is off their bench. Brother, this might be a little tough. Or we just have way too much chemistry and we're... Oh, man. Okay, cool. We win the finals. Nothing to worry about. And Anthony Edwards is your finals MVP once again. One more year of running it back. Nobody really declines. Yes, there's declines in areas. I don't know why they improved in their 3-point and then just declined the following year. Is what it is, as long as they don't go down in their overall. But, I mean, we have a great overall squad. We're running it back once more. The final year Michael Jordan challenge. We've got 5 in a row. Same exact record, 71-11. I don't think we ever got better than that. But Anthony Edwards is your back-to-back finals, most valuable player. Singletary Rookie of the Year. 6th man goes to Rob Towns. Cooper Flag defensive. Whoa. He took it away from Victor Wembanyama. Vlade Jeremic wins most improved clutch player. Trey Johnson. Once again, Chris Finch. Probably the most winningest coach in these past 7 seasons. Oh, Thompson makes an all-defensive second team off the bench. He'd be getting 3 steals and a block if he was, actually starting. Whoa, he's not even on the Spurs anymore. He's with the Clippers. Win or lose, this is our last season. I'm hoping we win so we do complete the 6 championships for my boy Anthony Edwards and make his father proud. Zachary, 19 a game. 18 for Dillingham, 14 for Mobley, who does not make an all-defensive team, but somehow Thompson does off the bench. 13 for DeJounte Murray, 13 for G.G. Jackson. We saw Thompson's stats. Misi, 6.5, 6.2 for our... Misi's starting now for some reason. Coach, that's what Coach wanted to do. We're going to do what Coach says. He took us to back-to-back 71-win seasons, so simulate that. Simulate the round. I don't expect any type of trouble. I was supposed to say any trouble until the conference finals, but... we might have lost those first 2 games. Wembanyama's still a freak out there. Brett Nance, Brandon, Wally. It looks like a lot of made-up guys now, I believe. So I keep getting freaked out hitting simulate round, but I just trust in this team considering we won 71 games back-to-back. Knicks, Demon, Castle is there. Darnell Hart, Judd Hollins. Is he good? He's pretty damn good. Damn. But he's 6'6", bro. That has to be a problem. Karl Anthony Towns is still there at 36 years old and still a good overall. 19. Is any of them like? Oh, okay, there we go. Their small forward's kind of iffy. Okay. Point guard also not the greatest, just a decent over. I think we got this. I still think we got this, especially with our defense. Easy. Bam. 70. Dude. Nothing. Of course, this last season it wasn't gonna come easy. Smoked them. They were done. Oh my gosh, they came back for a second, didn't they? They had a 43-point third quarter. They came back in that third quarter. It's over though. Okay. Oh my lord. I think we went up 3-0. We went up 3-0. Edwards, he said this is not going to happen. Dillingham, comes up big as well. 11 of 11 for the free throw line. My goodness. Edwards, back-to-back MVPs, I think. Back-to-back 71 wins. 6 straight championships. I'm going to go look at his statistics because so far he is putting up crazy numbers. Yes, technically he needs a Defensive Player of the Year award. Technically he needs more MVPs. Don't even know if he's been getting the scoring record because, I mean, all he does is average 30 points like it's nothing. So far, 10 All-Star games. He's only 30. He's got 6 rings, 6 finals MVPs. I don't think we lost in the finals. I think we didn't even reach the finals in that first season. First team All-NBA only when he's won MVP. Really nothing more to ask for. 6 rings. Anthony Edwards morphs into Michael Jordan and technically does it better since he got 6 straight. He didn't get tired of basketball, or I guess The conspiracy is he didn't get banned for a year for doing some stuff. There you guys have it. We did get 6 in a row. Low-key, this team seemed to kind of do better than my 82-0 challenge. I mean, drop a like, drop a comment what you'd like to see next. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.